This is the first cat we're going to show you today, and she is absolutely beautiful. Her name is Twitter. She is a buff tiger, about a year old, short-haired, came in as a stray, and as happens this time of year, came in pregnant. She had her kittens. The kittens are just about ready for adoption, but not quite, so they're in a foster home at the moment. This cat loves people, loves attention. She's playful, acts just like a kitten would, and she's tiny. She's petite, and she's elegant, and she has the most gorgeous copper eyes you've ever seen. What can I tell you about Twitter? She'd do great in a family with kids. She'd do great in any family because she's as sweet as she can be. She's a hugger and a lover. Sweetheart of a kitty. Come here, babe. And her name is Twitter. This beautiful, beautiful boy is Mike Brady. And he got his name because he came in with his mate and kittens. So they named them after the Brady Bunch, and he is the father. And so he's Mike Brady. He's a sweet, sweet cat. Loves to be petted. Seems to do well with dogs as well. But look at him. You pet him and he just leans into your hand and purrs. He is a beautiful, beautiful fellow. Come on. Look up. The eyes are gold, kind of a greeny gold. And he's a little bit afraid of that camera, so get back a little bit so we don't scare him. Because otherwise he's just going to want to leave. But he's big, and he's loving, and he's gorgeous. And look, anything you want to do with this guy, he will do. And he'll do it all just for a pet. A free pet, a little loving is all this guy needs. His name is Mike Brady, and he is absolutely delightful. You're looking at Dillon. Dillon is a mostly white with gray and gray tiger, short-haired cat. He's about 2 years old. Came in from Chicago Animal Control. He was relinquished because the owner had too many cats. He looks a little beat up. He has some scars here and there on his body, but he's as sweet as he can be. In addition to which, he's a talker. If you like cats that like to talk back at you and tell you exactly what they want, and in Dillon's case that means pet me, because he loves being petted, Dillon would go great in any home with any family because he is just a delightful, beautiful boy. Look past the scars. Look at that happy look on his face when he gets loving. If you're willing to give him loving, he'll give it back to you 100-fold. His name is Dillon. This is Obi. And if you can tell looking at him, Obi is the lover of all lovers. Came in as a stray, loves to be petted. Occasionally a little shy with strangers for a couple of minutes, but then once he gets to know you, my goodness, he is sugar. Sweet as he could be, loves to play. Again, a very, very big talker that would do well in any home. And I might add, the cats that you've been looking at were all cats that were rescued in one day, where Save a Pet took in 30 cats that were in danger of euthanasia. And they're mostly the sweetest, most wonderful things. Would have been very sad if they had not made it. Now every one of them has a chance of a loving home. And these guys that I'm showing you are just delightful, and every one of them deserves nothing less than a loving home. Once again, you're looking at Obi. This beautiful, beautiful girl is Marvel. She is black and white short hair. She's about 3 years old. She came in with a litter of kittens. Kittens, of course, go really fast. She was in a foster home, and she was an incredibly good mom. She's great with kids. She's great with other cats. She likes to be petted. She's just all around a sweet girl. She stays by herself, and she doesn't push for attention. But man, if you give it to her, it makes her so happy. Let's see if we can turn her around so we can see that pretty face. I mean, the tail is beautiful, but the face is prettier. She is a beautiful, petite, elegant little cat. Loves attention, loves to be petted, and her name is Marvel. This is Sugar Baby, and she is our special needs cat for today, only because she's 12 years old. Now, 12 years old is the upper end of middle age. This is not by any choice a geriatric cat. She is just a little bit older, and right now kittens are coming in, and nobody wants to look at the older girls, which is awfully sad for Sugar Baby because she loves people and she loves to be petted. She was confiscated during a humane investigation from a hoarder's house where she didn't get nearly the attention and loving that she knows she deserves. And so we're looking for someone who's going to look at her and say, hey, sweetheart, for 12 years you didn't get all that loving, and I'm going to make it up, and I'm just going to love you, and boy, she will return it, because that's what she's dreamed of all of her life, and that's all that Sugar Baby wants, is a warm lap and a loving hand to pet her. Her name is Sugar Baby.